with this introduction, but this guy has been in this business that we're in for a long, long time, particularly on the written side, and the newspapers and just media in general. He's a fun to follow. I mean that on Instagram. I think it's TikTok. I don't know one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I always catch my attention. This guy I've known for a long time. He's been grinding for a while in the game, but he has a really good project coming up I really want to highlight in daylight. Welcome back to the Sports Shop, Jonas Pope. Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
It's been a while, hasn't it? I was sitting here thinking, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. You called in. I think we was talking. Something had to be something with NC State, maybe. I think it was. But anyway, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Good morning,
good, man. Good morning. No stranger to the show.
That's right.
So talk to me about. I mean, you can come on anytime, but you came on particular day to talk about something special. Talk to us about it.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me back. Thank you for the platform. Yeah. So what I have coming up this Saturday is called Dad's Stroll Club.
Okay.
And it's pretty simple. I've reached out to a bunch of brothers who are like myself with kids, and what we're going to do at Knightdale Station, 10 o'clock, we're going to get together. Everyone's going to bring their kids, whether they're in their wagons, their bikes, strollers, scooters, skateboards. If you got wheels, you got little ones, bring them. And we're basically just going to get together and fellowship and network and walk around the park. And it's an opportunity for like-minded brothers to get together and show that fathers are active and fathers are present. And we're just going to get together and just have a good time and just exercise and mingle and just have a good time. Let the kids interact and mingle and just show people that we're here and active and present.
Well, it's interesting. Again, we talked to Jonas Pope. What's interesting about that is when I first saw, I think a flyer or something you should be. That's the first thing I thought about. We're gonna post a flyer too.
Oh, where's the camera? What camera am I right here? There's the camera right there.
That's it.
I don't know if you can see that, but you got the flyer right there.
Let me hold up.
Yeah, there we
go. Put the camera on me. We get a little close up. We can get it. A-Town. Where A-Town?
He went.
He's not even back there.
Okay, we'll do it. We do it at the end. Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
For him.
That's right. That's right. He would have put his name up on the But Jonas, what caught my attention was. That's the first thing that came to my mind, but their fathers are active.
Yeah.
Yes.
And particularly fathers look like us.
That's what it's
for. They are active. I love when you said that. What kind of response have you gotten?
So before I answer that question, I do want to say, I think my generation growing up, a lot of fathers weren't active, and that was weren't present, and that was a knock or the stigma on fathers, on our fathers in our community. But myself and the fathers who are in my age group, who I know, they're all very present and active. So I want to show that we can beat that stereotype. The feedback has been good from people I know in the community. I put it on social media. I put it on Instagram for the first night, and a lot of men who I know, we're coming, or we'll spread the word and share the word. And I've also a lot of recruiting, as I say. I go to the park with my daughters, and I see other parents out there, and I just walk up on them.
That's right. And you just pull up on them.
Pull up on them and show them the flyer. Also, I got to take this moment to shout out my wife. She made the flyer, and she made a QR code. So if I roll up on parents who have their phone, they just scan the QR code.
The QR code is so convenient.
That's it, yeah. She told me, she's like, you got to have a QR code. I was like, I don't know how to do that. So she did it. But yeah, so I've been doing some cold openings, some recruiting out in the park. It's kind of strange when you're at the park without your kids and you just walk up to somebody else like, hey, these are your kids? It's kind of awkward. It's been real awkward. But no, I've been doing that. But it's been great response. And even the men who I've met who told me they couldn't make it this weekend, they told me hey, I'll share the flyer, I'll spread the word. And it's going to be a monthly thing. This is just the first one this weekend, but the goal is to do it once a month, the third Saturday of every month. At Knightdale Station. Or maybe we expand and go different places, but we definitely want to do it once a month. Get the guys together and just kind of fellowship and network and mingle. And this isn't a, I didn't create the wheel. This is not an original idea. I saw this in Dallas. I saw it in Cleveland.
Well,
I saw it in Atlanta.
It's originally in Raleigh. I've never seen it before in Raleigh.
It's the first at one, right?
Well, Knightdale. I gotta get Knightdale some props. Yeah,
Knightdale. Wait, count how that. Wait, count.
There you go. Yeah, so it's gonna be at Knightdale Station. Yeah, I haven't expanded into Raleigh. I live in Knightdale, so I gotta make it convenient for me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be at Knightdale Station, which is right around the corner from my house. My daughter goes out there all the time to play at the park. So yeah, we're just gonna take advantage of that location and start there. You never know where we may end up, but we're gonna start there.
Wow, this is awesome. We're talking to Jonas Pope IV.
The fourth. I'm sorry. I left the fourth off.
My mom would come. Yeah.
She come get you.
Jonas Pope IV, and he is the curator for the Knightdale version.
Wake County. Let's just say Wake County.
Knightdale, Wake County version of Dad's Stroll Club.
Yeah, it's Roddy Wood, Knightdale, Zebra.
Because it's open to anyone, right? So we can drive out there.
Yeah, is it just Knightdale guys?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
so open to any
if you're a parent,
dads.
if you're a parent and you hear me right now,
yeah,
and you have little ones and you want to bring them, I'm sorry, not a parent. No disrespect to the moms. If you're a dad and you hear me right now,
right,
and you want to bring your child to Knightdale Station 25,
that's a good question. Because it's specifically for dads and not moms.
Oh yes, a dad stroll club. This is a chance for the moms to stay at home and relax for an hour at the quiet house.
Yeah.
That part is key.
Absolutely.
The quiet house.
The quiet house. Actually, though, my wife is going to be there because she's taking pictures for us. So
you got to have a photographer.
Yeah, she doesn't get to relax on
you
this
gotta
time.
put her to work.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it's expanding to a whole lot of things. I mean, just not only strolling around, but maybe having conversations. Being a dad of little ones and things to expect and leadership. I can see it's been a really
evolving to like after the walk.
I hope so.
Then there's some type of, like you said.
Hey man, you can get a restaurant to sponsor y'all and everything. See, I'm thinking big.
I'm thinking big too, but you got to take that first step. Got to take that first step.
So when you think about it and you say take the first step, Saturday this starts at 10:00. So around noon, what does success look like to you?
Well, success to me looks like at 10:00 if I have 10 or more dads there. Mm-hmm. That's success to me. Dads actually showing up. Mm-hmm. But to answer your question, success at noon is just seeing some dads who didn't know each other when they first got there, interacting, and seeing kids playing together who didn't know each other, making friends, seeing dads exchange contact information, networking. This dad may do something that you need or know someone who does something you need, and you guys connect on that level. So that's success for me. But
that's
small
awesome.
picture success is like when we start and I have 10 dads there and hopefully half of them are dads I didn't even know. I just walked up to them and gave them a flyer. Or maybe they heard it here. Or maybe they saw the flyer that someone shared on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Not TikTok. I don't have TikTok. But something they saw shared on social media, that would be success for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, also, I want to say this. I see you got your hat on, so I want to make sure I don't forget this.
Yeah.
I am issuing a challenge to the Greeks
to
see who shows up and represents which organization.
Wear your stuff, too, when you show up now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to wear your paraphernalia.
Yeah. Absolutely. That issuing a challenge.
Matter of fact, do me a favor right now. Text me the flyer.
Will do.
I'm gonna make sure I put it in my group my Kappa group, and you should send it to Alan Young and those guys.
Yeah, I will. I'll send it to the president of the Divine Nine.
Divine Nine. He's on the Pan Hill, the whole all of them.
Okay,
so he can get that.
Yeah,
because I would like to see this. I think it's unique. I mean, okay, maybe somebody else is doing it. That's fine. I get that. Shout out to them, but. Shout out to you for bringing it here to Knightdale, Wake County, and that's a big deal.
And much needed for fathers, like you said, networking, meeting, just having another outlet, the conversations that can come from this, and then turn into, after the walk, conversations that's needed on different issues and challenges that fathers may be having right now.
Yeah, that's it. And it's so simple. You don't have to register. You don't have to sign up. You just got to show up.
Free.
It's free. Maybe next time I'll start bringing like some bottles of water or something, but this time you just got to show up and walk and talk. And like I said, hopefully it'll grow. But I just want to get this thing started and off the ground. So just looking forward to it. I feel like I've been marketing it and promoting it for years, but it's only been like a month or so. I'm just ready for it. I'm just ready for it to get here now.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. This is awesome.
And what's the name again? I want to make sure we get the name. What's the name of the event again?
Dad's Stroll Club.
Dad's Stroll Club. DSC. Okay, you got. It's always acronyms you got to come up with. So that's DSC. Okay,
Dad's Stroll.
It's why we got you. This is a sports talk show. Obviously, you've been in the game for a long time. And what are you doing these days?
It's sports related.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm writing part time for the Wolfpacker. That actually just started this week.
Okay.
And the previous months I've been helping out with high school OT, covering high school sports. So that's been keeping me in the game. I can't stay away, man.
I know. So
I tried to get out. It's like The Godfather. I tried to get out and they pulled me back in. But
any news you want to break on?
No.
It's interesting. I know you've been following Nico from Tennessee. We came announced. What'd you call him? 8-time Nico from Tennessee.
Nico from Tennessee.
I'll leave it there.
But it's interesting that obviously he kind of made his move too soon. You know, and I won't get you to comment because I forgot, Pam, that back right before the playoffs started in college, you know, he kind of held out a little bit then. Right before, think about this. Back in December, he kind of held out. So then they come back again. Now he gets cousins. One of his cousins got on somewhere talking about it's a bunch of BS. We don't know what we're talking about. No, the guy wanted to be there. The coaches just didn't want to. They wanted to build a better offensive team around him. That's why he left.
Well, you know, I think so much of it has to do with his management team, who was
daddy.
led by his dad.
His daddy. Your thoughts on it, Jonas?
My initial thought, I think like last week, I put it on social media. It's like good for Tennessee. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, good for
agree.
Josh. Just hyper for putting his foot down. Like, okay,
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah.
Like Nico learned the hard way that scholarships are year to year. Like we don't have to re-sign you.
Yeah.
So thanks for the support.
And I didn't realize that for you. I want since you've been in the high school game. There's a kid that's going to Tennessee. That's really really good. You the quarterback from
from Greensboro.
Yeah, from Greensboro, and maybe they were like, well, you know, we'll take a hit this year, but you know,
We'll be all right.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Maybe they're like, hey, we'll take an L for this 1 year, but help is coming.
And this is a kid.
He's real. He's a real deal too.
This is a kid that's already in the NAL game.
Right.
This is when he sued North Carolina to get, to be able to start receiving dollars for that. So I just thought it was still.
And they saved money because Nico had like $2 million left on his contract. He wanted 2 more. He wanted the 4.
But see,
so now they'll save money and
the thing is, I don't get. So you got to have some. You got to have a destination already, somewhat solid before you start going to somebody else and talking about, well, you don't pay me, I'm out of here. He didn't have anywhere to go. So now it's kind of wide open. The transfer portal started yesterday, and I'm curious. Have you guys heard anything about where he may land?
I saw something this morning. You can Google it with him in a UCLA uniform. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
Oh, okay. Yesterday, I think Adam Durham told us that UCLA was one, Tulane was the other one.
Yeah,
I thought Tulane backed off, but I saw something just this morning.
UCLA, okay.
Maybe though. Don't.
Hey,
I know we're live, but don't quote me on that.
You heard anything about that?
Yeah, they said it's not a done deal, but it's looking like UCLA.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw it right there. Yep.
And he's from California.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Good for him. But I think,
but at a lot less money than he would. Yeah, they got him at a discounted rate.
He probably would have made more money now staying in
Tennessee.
Yeah, still had $2 million left.
Playing in the SEC too.
Yeah.
But I guess it's UCLA's Big Ten. But here's the thing though. He was all right, but he went off the chart.
That's what I said too. That's the argument I was making with someone on Facebook, and they was like, "Man, y'all, you guys are reacting off emotion. Not look. The numbers are the numbers." I was like, "Well, let's look at his numbers then." He only threw like 19 touchdown passes.
That's what I'm saying.
He was like the sixth. That's like sixth best in this league or something like that. It was not like the top tier. Let me get $4 million.
Right. Wait, don't come for me. I got my stats. Come on.
It ain't like Jaden Daniels when Jaden Daniels. Right. JD5, okay, well, then you have to look at this.
Yeah.
But he was all right.
He was okay.
Yeah. I mean, it maybe proved to be better at UCLA. Maybe.
He threw a lot of touchdowns against bad teams. I mean, for real. Look at it. Look at the number. The guy who said to me, he's like, y'all look at his numbers. All right, let's look at his numbers. He threw a lot of touchdowns against bad teams. So.
That's good, John.
I tell people all the time, I'm not a regular debater about sports on Facebook. You come at me, I'm gonna look at the stats and the facts.
Right.
I'm not gonna do the barbershop debate, so you gotta be the loudest.
Yeah, because you gotta be loudest.
You gotta be the loudest. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the stats and the facts.
Because you talking loud doesn't mean you're right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is unbelievable, man. So I see again, very convenient to have you here to talk about sports. You watch NBA at all? Any NBA you follow?
Not really, man.
I haven't watched any NBA.
I probably watched maybe 5 games all year. I'm a Knicks fan, so if the Knicks are playing, I watch them.
Watch it, you're right.
Yeah, but that's about it. I'm very casual.
Yeah.
Not even casual, to be honest with you.
Okay, but
I know stuff is going on.
I know you can come in on this though. With the whole NIL landscape, because one time they thought Nico from Tennessee was going to Carolina. I said right there, I said Bill Belichick was not signed off for doing that. Hell, he want to pay people in the pros. so I know, but as you look at you working do some stuff with the Woodpecker and the whole landscape of the ACC is kind of changing now. Duke is on the rise, I guess you could say that, or maintained since the coach Texas A&M is down to Texas A&M now. But I think Manny got it going. Expectations for the guys in Chapel Hill with all the attention and all the energy with Bill Belichick and all the money they give him. Your thoughts on that?
Well, we've seen expectations in Chapel Hill before for football.
Here
And
we go.
am I wrong? Let me finish.
He's right for the Woodpecker. No, go ahead.
Am I wrong?
No, well, I mean, in terms of.
Let me finish. You cut me off. I didn't even finish. Yeah, you cut me off.
K-Mac love this.
I said half a sentence and you cut me off. We've seen the expectations before. They had preseason top 10 ranked teams. Now I don't think this team will be ranked that high in the preseason, so I don't. That part of the expectation won't be there. Mm-hmm. But you got the greatest football coach of all time leading your college program. I guess the expectations are ACC. I hope the expectations aren't ACC championship or bust, because he still has to get his guys in there. He still got to build his roster.
Gotcha.
He still got. He had a starter into the portal yesterday, so he still got to shift his roster and get his guys in there. Obviously, I think they'll be a bowl eligible team. I don't know if we can start thinking college football playoff and ACC championship in year one. I don't think so, but I think that's not crazy to expect year 2 or 3 under Belichick.
Okay, well, I think the Carolina faithful will be happy to hear that, right, Pam?
Absolutely.
Are you happy to hear that?
I'm happy to hear that.
Are you a Carolina fan?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm a Tar Heel graduate.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm real happy to hear that.
Okay. What are your expectations?
I just want
Realistic
to win.
expectations.
I want to win more games than we won last year.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's success for me with Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's his first year. I mean, I don't think we're going straight up to.
But see, I
But
throw
last year
caution
was
to the
hard.
wind on that when people say that, because we're in a different world. We're in a transfer portal world where you can get good overnight, and people have expectations.
In basketball.
Yeah, I think football's
I think football's different.
Harder to do that overnight.
Okay. I mean, it's a little different. Yeah, because you only need about 2 or 3 players in basketball. You can go straight to the top.
My concerns are quarterback. Who's
We're getting a quarterback from where's he coming from? From South Alabama. He's coming. Well, potentially he's coming in. I don't know his name. Know
Just
nothing about him.
The Alabama part.
Anyway,
that's sus.
That's sus. Hey, Jonas, again, tell people how more information real quick about Saturday, real quick.
They can follow my Instagram at Jonas Pope IV or _Stroll_Club on Instagram.
Hey, man, it's going to be a
Good
great
stuff.
Saturday, man. Strolling Club. That's unbelievable, man. Congratulations with that. DR Reese, Pam and Alex, A-Town. Got one down on books. We got a lot more to go on the other side. Keep it locked.